Bengals sideline, that's head coach Zach Taylor. These guys just about set to go in this one. Along the opposite sideline, that's the head coach of the Browns. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your 2027 Cleveland Browns.
On the Bengals sideline, that's head coach Zach Taylor. These guys just about set to go in this one. Along the opposite sideline, that's the head coach of the Browns. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. Monday Night Prime Time is underway, and this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
As he runs onto the field, I can promise you, Kate, he's not thinking about that MVP award he won a season ago. The greats don't. All they think about is the next play, the next moment. And you know...
Ball is out. Burrow lost it. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, it did end up being a small gain on the play. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Burrow to the air now. That's over the middle and taken in by Washington. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So third and short coming up from the 33. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time a flag flies, somebody moved early. So third down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes third and a much more difficult 6. Running back sent in motion left. He's got Gesicki complete. And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. And that's going to give Cincinnati the first.
16 yards.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Burrow. He's under pressure, and down he goes. They get to him at the 38. David Ojabo. Great start to this season with a sack.
All week long, you know, this front seven were challenging each other in practice. Who's going to be the first to get the first sack of the new season? Well, we got that answer, but the race, it now just resets to see who can get the second.
Look at that power, deep left side. And this opening drive headed for fourth down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And the fair catch made here at the 15. So here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And out he goes after picking up a couple. That brings up third down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throw here, third down. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch, and hit got there quickly. Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on second down. Now Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
Brown on first and goal. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
They go to him again, and he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. Third and goal from the 1. Brown, and he's in for the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stands, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
McPherson able to connect on the extra points. And he's going to start the year 1 for 1 as they take a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. We've set it down from the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Remain cracked with the play defensively. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another one for Junkins. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Sanders back to throw. It's caught. Fannin has it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Bengals' 38-yard line.
Now Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. He'll be 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Sanders setting to pass. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's got him that 1st down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kevin Concepcion with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Extra point is up and good by Schmidt. His first try of the season ties us at 7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Malik Washington. Jukes away from one. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 31 yards.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. One play action here. Burrow. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Browns' 44-yard line.
Run a pass now on 2nd down. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Burrow back to throw. They get to him and they drop him. And that's going to knock them out of field goal range. David Ojabo. And that's going to bring up a 4th and long. 13 to go.
4th down.
Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. Turpin back deep to return. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. The Browns and KC Concepcion ready to get to work again offensively. And they're really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season. Barely outside of their own end zone. It's second and long.
Brings up second and 18 at the 2-yard line.
Handoff now to Judkins. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. And I think they can finally loosen their collars just a little bit, Brock. A nice little cushion now off their own goal line.
That necktie is knotted pretty tight when you're down there smelling your own goal line. So it gives them a little room. Exactly what they needed.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Browns are lining up to punt. Malik Washington on the return. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up second and 12. The 34-yard line.
Burrow setting the throw. Look at that touch, laid on a platter for him. He stops finally after a gain of almost 30. And it'll be first down Bengals.
A gain of 29 yards.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. First and 10 here for Burrow. Starting off shot 9 of 10 throwing the football to begin this one. From the gun, a give to Brown. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. David Ojabo making that tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Look at all this time. Has a man, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase with his first of hopefully many more to come this season.
I don't think anybody could question this guy's ability to throw the ball. After all, he led the league, Kate, in passing yards last year. But I think he'd be the first to tell you he'd like a few more touchdowns ratcheted up this season than just the yards.
That one right down the middle. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Here's McPherson on the handle to kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. The field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
As quarterbacks, Kate, yeah, you'll hear us say things like our best friends are the blockers up front or the go-to receivers. But a returner who could give you a short field coming out just like that, well, he's someone maybe you take to dinner during the week as a thank you for that great field position.
Back out now comes the Browns offense. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. To the air, Sanders. And a hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle challenging that one, partner. It's second down. It's Judkins on the counter. And he gets him around 6 there. Dax Hill up for the stop. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Sanders going to look to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And that's broken up by a big hit in the end zone. What an effort there to prevent that touchdown. And that forces fourth down. Another punt coming up. Matt Ariza to do the honors once again. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. The left side, caught by Higgins. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so I'll give him one on that short completion.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20.
Burrow on second down. Some heavy contact here, and that's going to break things up. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Looking to throw. Burrow. Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short, so expect a punt coming up here on fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Takes
this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. New set of downs for them from the 31. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. From the gun, Judkins has a lane inside the 25, and he's got to get it down to the 18-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Browns first
Working inside the red zone. And he's just going to heave this out through the end zone. Incomplete. 2nd down.
Out of the end zone. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And not able to corral this one. That's going to be ruled his 2nd drop of the game. It brings up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here's Sanders now. Short pass brought in. And they get to him before he can get to the line. Defensive effort there, capping the gain to 5 yards. It's not enough. It is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Approaching the final minute here before halftime.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A 2nd down throw from Burrow. And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up. Approaching the final minute here before halftime.
Incomplete. He was covered by
Throw, 3rd and long. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Trayvon Diggs has got it. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
The Browns back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. To throw now is Sanders. Hits him on the out route. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And as you can see, getting some rain on the fields now, so adding difficulty here as they attack this 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one connects. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
A gain of 7 brings up second.
Sanders to throw on second.
The Bengals 2-yard line.
Diving for it, and he makes the play. Touchdown, Browns. Harold Fannin with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Burrow to the air now. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. Throwing on second, Burrow.
At the 45-yard line.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Browns will begin the 4th quarter with a football following the interception.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
He'll just drop to a knee here. We're going to watch as the last seconds drain away in our first half. And they will not snap it again as we have reached the end of our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. So much to talk about as we wrap up week 1, a busy week of football. Let's get right into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the NFC. And it's the Vikings quarterback. He lets it go deep and finds his man. Touchdown, 42 yards. The Vikings come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. From there, we bring you another opener that's got some real star power to it. And here's the guy they call Pop, Demario Douglas. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. 71 yards to the house. The Saints wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Lastly, let's check out our impact player from this opening slate of games, and it's this man. And this is Garrett Wilson. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Jets are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in week 1 of the new NFL season. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we... They'll go play action for Sanders. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10. 30-yard line.
Now Sanders. And he had it, but he lost it on that hit. So a nice early defensive play out of the locker room to break up that catch. It's now 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Sanders setting the pass. He had it for a moment, but a well-timed hit knocks it out. And quickly coming out of the locker room now, partner. This defense is forced to 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Burrow. To the left side, and Gesicki has it. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Quick throw into the hands of Higgins. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the 1st down too.
Number 5, T. Higgins. A gain of 16 yards.
Brown on the inside give. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play block. That's going to set them up with a 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
That's some running over there, Kate, that's going to get some love from his coaches. Maybe some fist pounds, too. Nothing flashy. Just trust your keys, run behind your pads, and get what's there.
Now Burrow's in trouble, and they're going to take him down. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah getting his 1st sack of the year here in week 1.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation? Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that? Dialed up a notch when it's 3rd down?
Is water wet? Is it Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay. And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Cleveland.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Sanders throwing on 2nd. Concepcion reels this in. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Running the draw here with Judkins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Sanders. Complete left side to Thomas. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Sanders here on 1st and 10. And he's found his target all 4 passes so far in this drive. On the give, here's Judkins. Pushing for the red zone. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Just continuing to grind him down, Brock. That is exactly what you want to do with a lead like this in the second half. You want long, sustained drives.
Because it really serves 2 purposes, right, Kate? Number 1, it helps you build, hopefully, some points on that board. But just as importantly...
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game. And he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. And he's not able to keep a hold of it through that hit. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing is Burrow. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Finds Chase on the slant. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Drive starts with Judkins. He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Another game to Judkins. He's foray up the middle. That's about 3. Sent to the ground that time by Servasi A. Dennis.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum